Our esteemed speaker is Joann Babiak. She's an attorney at law. She is a family case mediator, social activist, and Marin County Women's Business Association. She's also networking, motivational, and inspirational speaker. Her subject matter is call to action, implementing changes in our community. Let's welcome Joann.
Today I'm going to talk about change. I am honored to stand before you. Today I invite you to contribute your time, your efforts, and your energies to becoming an agent of change. We need you. You dreamers, you thinkers, you planners, become doers. Your actions will move us to create greater opportunities, not only for yourselves, but for others, because change agents are called to serve the needs of a broader society, guided by notions of fairness, justice, and a vision of higher good. Last year, I spoke here, well, it wasn't here, it was at the event, and I spoke of our identities as members of a larger community, of changes that each one of us have the potential to make, of the fact that we are better together, of the fact that each of us needs to become engaged with opening doors so that those who are the weakest and the least fortunate amongst us can find their strength, raise their voices alongside of our own, and can walk in freedom and justice to the tune of their own souls. To make true change happen, we must leave the ordinary and do the extraordinary. Find the spirit and the strength to lift others by doing what we do. This year, much has changed. We are entering a new era where the rights and responsibilities of citizenship are at the forefront of many discussions, where politics seems to be infused into the very air we breathe, and lines seem sharply drawn. Me Too, the wall, guns, the food we eat, the water we drink. I come here this year with the intention of shifting that focus of our conversation and overcoming physical challenges, be they the changes that we have in our climate, or the walls that we're building, or the bridges that we have to cross, to making attitudinal changes. Be better than the person you were yesterday. The Dalai Lama tells us that a genuine change must first come from within the individual, and only then can he or she attempt to make a significant contribution to society. How do we morph from everyday personas into individuals who can attempt to make that significant contribution to our humanity? Do we need to become superheroes? I suggest no. I suggest you simply learn to listen. Listen so that you hear more than the sound of voices. You can find the emotional meaning that is embedded within the words, and this begins a different kind of conversation, one that begins with understanding the thoughts and the feelings of the other person. Listen so that you learn how to approach people who are from different worldviews than your own. Different can be good. Only out of conflict come seeds of change. Pressure creates diamonds from coal. Sometimes change can be good. Listen so you have the privilege of do and did not experience the events that you have experienced. Together you can share your stories. Build trust, build understanding, learn to work together. Of course, it is an oversimplification to say that listening well is the cure-all for all that still hurts us. But it is a start. If you are to become an agent of change, you need to start. Back in the mists of time, a Chinese philosopher named Lao Tzu told the ancient world that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Today, you must take that one step. It does not matter whether your journey of making change happens begins by carving a single hour out of your life to help someone, or by giving a single dollar to a project that is important to you. I believe in the power of one, and one, and one. I know this too. We are better together. Together we can shore up what is broken on the emotional plane and make tremendous strides towards positive change. Look around you. What action can you